let's continue with our doujins. We never summoned Bokusho. Ba, 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 ba.
Good morning, everyone. The printer has just delivered our book.
All right. I'll do the honors.
Oh, this one looks really cute. Okay, yeah, it does, but I don't know if it's just because I'm looking at it with eyes after passing out once we finished and the pressure was off. But now I'm starting to wonder if we made the right choice. It appears to be an entry in a genre of an unremarkable protagonist gets to know a number of very different heroines, aka the harem plot. It includes elements that have been broadly popular since ancient times, making it a reliable choice. In baseball terms, it's a fastball delivered straight down the middle. In manga terms, it's one of the most essential genres to ever exist, so this book definitely has a shot at winning.
Romance has been part of even those most ancient stories, so I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be turning their noses up at it. Now come on, it's time to head to the con. To point out when the book was shown and it had the Japanese title, it was Bokutachi wa Shokan ga dekinai. And while they call it we never study or what we never learn, it's Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga dekinai, the thing it's obviously parodying. It's more accurate to say that the title is we can't study or we don't study. We never study, as opposed to learn. I don't know. It's a weird English choice. Anyway, I'm gonna step out to that cafe for a bit. I hear they got a really pretty maid with short hair working there.
Slacker. That's pickup artistry, not recon. That said, I was actually planning on slipping out myself. You guys handle the sales counter, okay? If I see someone reading a romantic comedy I made right in front of me, and they start grinning or laughing, well, I might just do-hane their ass and kick the ashes, you know? So I'm gonna make myself scarce before I end up roasting a customer. Good luck, don't let me down. I didn't realize that she was so bashful. Alright then, I guess we'll just have to sell the book the best we can.
Good morning! Oh, this is kinda cute. I'll take a copy if you please. It's a wholesome romantic comedy, Blackbeard. Don't expect too much skin from this one. Ah, no problem here. There's room enough for rom-coms and ecchi comedies in this wide world. The former gives me a chance to exercise my imagination in picturing what happens after it fades to black. That said, if you do decide you want to swim into more adult waters in a spin-off, you have my full support.
I can really sympathize with this green-haired love interest. No matter how fervently she pursues the object of her affections, he only has eyes for that blonde. It's obvious that he should end up with the delicate, modest, beautiful green-haired girl and live with her forever and ever. What could he be thinking? If he starts lying to her because he doesn't know what else to say, I think I might just snap.
Whoa, 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 you're burning the book there.
Oh, I'm sorry. At any rate, I really love this character you've come up with. I can't help but want to root for her. If she and her love end up Romeo and Julieting themselves, I can live with that. Anyway, I'll take 3 copies, please, including the one I burned.
Romeo and Julieting, so killing themselves. Got it.
Anna, I thought I would have to ban this book for corrupting innocent young minds, but perhaps not. I see now this older dark-haired love interest is merely trying to protect the protagonist in her own motherly way. What a touching story. I would be happy to let my own children read this book. Why, it's positively brimming with opportunities to further their moral education. It would be perfect for teaching them to always listen to their mothers and for extolling the virtues of bathing and sleeping together. I'll take 3 copies, please. 1 for me and 1 for each of my children. So the main character and this love interest were hitting it off before circumstances forced them apart, huh? Those sorts of things do happen on long adventures. Not that I'm speaking from experience. Oh, the main character might not have spelled it out, but he really treasured the memories they shared. I like that. This kind of story is definitely right up my alley. In all matters, be true to thyself, as they say. The more provocative scenes aren't really my thing, but I guess that's just how it is for 2 people in love. So, if you ever put out a more adult version, I'll just have to make my peace with it. And on that note, in the hope that this is only book 1 of an eventual 10-book series, I'll take 10 copies so I can donate 9 to Kerr's library. The con's almost over now. How'd it go? Sales were very steady all day. It just goes to show the power of working in a genre with broad appeal. We also heard some feedback from customers who purchased copies in the morning. However, it was mostly stuff like, the next one should focus on the kohai, the next one should focus on the classmate, the next one should focus on the senpai, the next one should focus on the mother. I guess this is one of the hard parts of having such a large cast. You can't focus on just one character without neglecting the others. So it may be very difficult to make something that would live up to everyone's expectations.
Yeah, stacking up love interests like this feels a lot like playing one of those games where you try to stack a wood tower without letting it fall. Of course, reading with bated breath to see which love interest is left standing is all part of the fun. You could even call this a kind of Holy Grail war in its own way.
That's true, though I doubt there's ever been a Holy Grail war with so much heart before. Regardless, this was one of the hardest stories I've done so far. The longer it goes on, the more the conclusion weighs on the readers and creator. This genre might have been a little bit too much for us to handle. Next time we'll have to make it a one-shot.
Ah yes, you should just go the ThorW route, harem ending. A cool, hip, romantic comedy of school life. It is a story of an ordinary main character who deepens his bond with various heroines. The first heroine is able to communicate with spirits and knew the main character long before the main character knew her. When they are reunited a few years later, it appears he forgot the important promise made with the heroine.
It feels like I'd be a loser if I reminded him of my promise, so I'll make the spirits jog his memory.
Oh, also, within just 2 days of their reunion, there is a whole scare about the main character having to suddenly move away. The second heroine is a senpai next door sort of heroine who had always taken good care of the main character. She could be both stern and sweet. The way she embraces the main character is more akin to how a big sister or mother might do so. But be warned that she can be more frightening than an oni when angered.
Ara, look how dirty you are. Would you like me to give you a bath while I rub you all clean like we did back in the day?
The third heroine is... well, she's a stalker who fell in love with the main character at first sight after he came into her home to shelter from the rain. The first words were exchanged when the main character peeked under his bed in the middle of the night, sensing something strange.
I love you. Yeah, I said it. When should we sign our marriage certificate?
At their school, there's an urban legend that says anyone who summons the goddess of love under the legendary tree will find the love they desire. But obviously, the heroines vying for the affection of the main character surely will not let their rivals get ahead. And so, the goddess who flirts with the bear remains up in the heavens, while the great war for love rages down on the surface. All shit, fourth character, Artemis. Farewell, tropical paradise. It looks like we did it, chat. It's over. Sessuing of the night, what the hell?
Honestly, that's what I want to know. I had Abby down for the first boss to help her make friends. Don't ask me how that lewd nun got there. It's kind of freaking me out, honestly. But at any rate, you really did beat all of them, senpai? Those 4 were supposed to be even stronger than my underling bosses. They were. And if you had those things just sitting around all this time, how come you didn't bring them out for our final battle? You'd have curb stomped us if you'd brought all of them to the fight. No way! I'd have disintegrated from my theory centers down if I had tried something like that. No matter how close I get to something outside this universe's order, I'm still BB, the bug born on the moon. So I'd never make humanity fight a battle they couldn't possibly win. Sure, I might make it almost impossible, but I always make sure that you have that 1 in a million shot. As a super AI whose job is keeping humanity healthy, I love nothing more than seeing you prevail.
So that's how it is, huh? An absolute pain in the ass right up to the bitter end.
Excuse me? You're the last person I want to hear about being a pain in the ass from, Robert. Wait, huh?
Boo! Change back!
Am I? Yes, your tan is gone now, BB. You look just like you always did.
Where's the change back option? By my command seal. Congrats, BB.
Well, I just remembered that I don't need this anymore, so here, have another one. A second Holy Grail? Hey, Greenie, she's not a pain in the ass at all. If anything, she's a pushover. Okay, now you've had your fun. No more Miss Nice, BB. No! What'd you do to my swimsuit? I thought we were Oni pals. At any rate, credit is where credit is due. You did pretty good for a bunch of humans. You sure took your sweet time, though. Anyway, a promise is a promise, so now that you've helped me out, the Luluhawa Singularity will finally disappear. Soon, the Luluhawan Islands will go back to the beautiful Hawaiian Islands they used to be. That's all I've got for you, Master of Caldia. You did great. This year's summer adventure is now officially over. I hope you enjoyed it. All that's left for you to do now is head back to Caldia with your head held high. And if you're interested, I do hope you get the chance to visit the real Hawaii someday. Rest assured that whenever you want to visit, this tropical paradise will be ready and waiting. Yeah, I guess at least you didn't pick someplace lame for this adventure, so thanks for that. Now go on, Gouda. I know what you want to say at a time like this, right? Well, go on then. Don't worry, we'll all say it with you.
All right then. Okay, ready? Aloha!
Aloha!
Put the tan back on. Another grail. I'm gonna make noodles in it. And hey, we can give BB her white skin, but I like the tan, so we keep the tan. And with that, story stuff is on hold until another loop when we get more dojins. But hey, we did it. We beat the game. Yay!